Housing prices are up, but wages are not. So millennials and Gen Z, it's hard for them to buy their first home. And for that reason, their parents are telling them, move back in.
You can't say that.
Is he allowed to say
I'll
that?
say it louder.
This video says it's from Jasmine Simone 3. I'm actually not familiar with what platform this on. I see this little heart thing, whatever this is right here. I don't know where that's from. Is that Facebook or something else? I know it's not Twitter. Definitely not Instagram, but maybe it's TikTok. I'm not on TikTok, so I wouldn't know. Anyway, the post says, my dad is literally the definition of train up a child in the way they should go. If you don't know, that comes from the Bible. Train up a child in the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. So that's where that comes from. Basically, what it means is the values and morals that you instill in your kid as they're young, they're going to carry that into their older years. Maybe they depart from it a little bit as they're in their teenage years, early 20s, they are rebelling, they want to do their own thing. But as they get older, those morals and values that you instilled in them when they were young are what they're going to default to as they get older, as they start to have their own kids, as they start to have their own responsibilities. So let's get back into the video.
And you don't have to worry about being crowded or none of that. You can go to work.
That's important. Being an adult, you got to have your own space.
Supposed to save your money.
Save your money.
Now, the phone bill coming up. Own space. So, you can do that. Same thing I'm trying to tell your sister. And you don't
Okay.
have to.
Let's check this out. We have this house across the street. It doesn't look like it's in a fucked up neighborhood. Nothing about this scene tells me that the neighborhood that they're living in is any kind of impoverished community. Then we skip a little ahead. Here we go. We got another car in the driveway. We don't know if this is her car or his car. We see his house. It looks pretty good as well, similar to the one across the street. You got a car in the garage. Got a bike. I don't know if you know this. If you are part of the uninitiated, the bikes are fucking expensive. If you don't believe me, go look up Trek bikes. But this father is telling his daughter, look at all of this behind me that I've worked for. I worked for this to make sure that you're good. And because I love you so much, why don't you just come and stay in this house and save your money? There's no need for you to stress about paying rent, paying utilities, or paying a mortgage. It's a lot going on in the world. And I know you're a responsible adult, and I trust you to come into my space. And I want you to continue to build on what it is you already have and save your money. This is not something that we see too often in the community that I'm from. Not because parents don't love their kids, but because everybody is trying to make it and we don't have enough to help try to support someone else. Are there a lot of people my age that live with their parents? Absolutely. But what their parents are not saying is, hey, you come stay here and save your money. What they're saying is, hey, you live here and you need to contribute. And they should. We're adults. I'm not shaming anybody for contributing to the place that they live. But more often than not, we see parents that say, hey, you live here, you need to contribute to the rent, you need to contribute to the utilities, you need to contribute to the groceries. Very rarely do you see a situation where the parent is saying, you come stay home, you live with me, and you save the money. And you're going to have your own personal space. Don't worry about that. I'm not trying to be in your business. I just want you to be able to build for whatever it is you're going next. This is what it means to be a parent. I see online a lot, we have parents that push their kids very heavily into sports. They push their kids into sports so much because they want to eat off of the work that their kids do. This guy says, I'm not trying to eat off of what you did. I don't need you to do anything. You come here, yeah, you'll have a couple of bills, your car note, you pay your phone bill. But what I've built is plentiful, and I have enough to share with you. I have enough that I don't need you to do anything to contribute to the operation of the household. I just want you to be good. This is something that I love. I think that it's a parent's responsibility to take the baton that their parents passed on, wherever it comes from, and you run just a little further so that the next generation can carry the baton to where it is they're going. Don't sit on the baton at your age in your life. You out partying, you out drinking, you don't do shit. You never did shit. You have kids and then you wait for them to carry the baton, right? Not a fan of that. And that's not what we're seeing in the situation. So I applaud this. I like this a lot. Shout out to this dad, Jasmine Simone 3's dad. Salute to you, sir. This is what it means to be a responsible parent and carry the torch for the generation that's coming after you.